the evening hack that makes your mornings 10 times better. Forget the 5 a.m. grind. This evening routine makes mornings effortless. Let me hit you with a surprising truth. Your morning doesn't start in the morning. I know mind-blowing stuff, right? But after years of struggling with productivity and exploring the advice of entrepreneurs who pretend their 5 a.m. routines are the holy grail, I discovered something that works. And it's not what you think. Your perfect morning begins the night before, not with some fancy meditation app or expensive blackout curtains, though those are helpful for some, but with a devastatingly simple approach that's backed by neuroscience and behavioral psychology. Years ago, I was the person who set 5 alarms to catapult my slumbering body out of bed. Even with the prodding of 5 alarms, I'd wake up feeling like I'd been hit by a truck carrying a payload of exhaustion. Because fatigue caused me to lounge in bed too long, mornings became a chaotic blend of hasty decisions and tasks I couldn't get around to. Sound familiar? Now I'm going to share the evening ritual that changed mornings for me. And it can for you too. Here's what was holding me back, and it could be holding you back too. Your brain is drowning in decisions. Decision fatigue? What the heck is that? It's the weight of making too many decisions so early in the morning kills your productivity. And we make tons of them all day long. Exactly how many? Research from the American Psychological Association shows that we make approximately 35,000 decisions every single day. By evening, your mental energy is as depleted as your phone battery after a TikTok marathon. The strategy that rewrites the rules. The game-changing hack? It's called the 10.3210 method. But it has a unique twist that makes it sustainable. Let me break this down for you in a way that doesn't sound like every other productivity guru's recycled advice. The caffeine conundrum. First, the 10 stands for when you should stop consuming caffeine to get a restful night's sleep. Our genetics influence how quickly we break down caffeine and how long it stays in our system, and it can hang around longer than you think. When you head to bed, there may still be enough residual caffeine in your system to make you toss and turn or wake up during the night. Research in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine. Caffeine can disrupt your sleep even 6 hours after you consume it. But we also have to account for the quarter of the population who metabolizes caffeine slowly. That's where the 10-hour cushion comes from. Your evening cup of coffee doesn't just make you toss and turn. It makes you feel crappy the next morning. Late night meals disrupt sleep. The 3 stands for stopping heavy meals and alcohol 3 hours before bed. Your digestive system isn't designed to be a 24/7 operation. When you eat too late, when your body wants to wind down, your body has to shift to digesting and away from restorative functions, like cellular repair. Research from the British Journal of Nutrition found that subjects experienced lower quality sleep with more nighttime awakenings when they ate an hour before bedtime. Other studies suggest that it's best to avoid eating at least a few hours before bedtime. Don't fret the deadlines. Now, 2 means stopping work 2 hours before bed. This is where most people roll their eyes and say, "But I have deadlines." I get it. But here's the truth bomb. Those extra 2 hours of work are probably producing B-grade results anyway. Instead, use this time for your evening power routine. The Victory Trio. Here's where the magic happens. During these 2 hours, implement what I call the Tomorrow's Victory Trio. First, spend 15 minutes doing a brain dump of everything you need to do tomorrow. Not in your phone. Use actual pen and paper. Studies show the physical act of writing activates areas in your brain that digital typing doesn't touch. This isn't just planning, it's mental decompression. Next, lay out everything you need for tomorrow. Everything. Clothes, lunch, laptop charger, that report you need to review. This eliminates decision fatigue before it even starts. When you wake up, you're not wasting mental energy on trivial choices. Lock in your win. Finally, and this is crucial, identify your power hour task, the one thing that would make tomorrow a win, even if everything else goes sideways. Let your screens go dark. The 1 represents 1 hour before bed when all screens go dark. The blue light from your devices suppresses melatonin production, but there's more to it than that. Social media and email create what researchers call cognitive arousal. Basically, your brain goes into processing overdrive when it should be winding down. Snooze, you lose. And finally, 0 represents the number of times you hit snooze in the morning. When you follow this evening routine, you won't need to. Your brain and body will be primed for waking up naturally. But here's what makes this approach different. Flexibility. Life happens. Some nights you might only manage a 5-2-1-0 approach. That's fine. The goal isn't perfection. It's progress. The science shows that consistency matters more than occasional perfection. Progress, not perfection. I've seen this method change the lives of CEOs, parents, and students alike. One patient, an accountant, reported a 40% increase in morning productivity after implementing this routine for just 2 weeks. A single mom of 3 told me she finally found time for her morning workout, something she'd been trying to achieve for years. The beauty of this system lies in its simplicity. You're not adding more to your plate. Instead, you're strategically removing the obstacles that make mornings difficult. It's like setting up dominoes in the evening that will fall perfectly into place the next day. Remember this, your morning self is counting on your evening self to make good decisions. Every time you follow this routine, you're sending a gift to your future self. And trust me, future you will be incredibly grateful. Keep it simple. The most successful people I know aren't the ones who wake up at 4 a.m. or have elaborate morning routines. They're the ones who understand that winning tomorrow starts today. They've mastered the art of evening preparation. And now, so can you. Start tonight. Your tomorrow is waiting. And unlike those questionable cryptocurrency investments your cousin keeps telling you about, this is one investment that should pay off for you. Because here's the ultimate truth. The best morning routine isn't a morning routine at all. It's an evening routine that sets you up for inevitable success. Now that's what I call a power move.